Gethsemane United Methodist Church has a new online events request form. To access this form, visit GethsemaneUMC.org and under the Ministries tab, select Church Forms. Once you've gotten to the Forms page, scroll the page down to access the Ministry Event Request form. Click on Complete Form Online, and this will take you to the online form system. To get started, enter in your email address and hit the Next button. Then you can begin completing information related to the ministry that is hosting the particular event, meeting, or program, including who's submitting the form, the ministry hosting the event, your ministry area, the point of contact for the meeting, event, or program, a point of contact phone number, and also the point of contact email address if this is different than whomever is submitting the form. You will also then be required to indicate if your ministry area chair is aware of this event request. If you select no, you will be prompted to contact your ministry area chair prior to completing the event request form. If you select yes, you can move on to the next stage of the form. From there, you can select what type of event or activity you will be hosting, either a meeting or rehearsal, a class or workshop, a special event, or worship service. Then you can enter in the meeting event or title and provide a brief description about the meeting or event. Next, you can include information about the target audience or who the meeting or event is designed for and how many people you expect to be in attendance. Next, you will be prompted to enter into different meeting event details, including the event start time, the event end time, and any setup and breakdown time that might be needed as part of the process. Next, you will need to indicate if this event requires any kind of ticket or event registration. Then you will need to indicate if any type of marketing or promotional support is needed from the communications ministry. If you select yes, you will be taken to a screen to complete additional information about what types of promotional marketing support you will need. Next, you will be prompted to include information about the event location, and this indicates if the event is happening on site, off site, or at a hybrid location. If happening on site, you will be requested to select which room or which space in the church that you will be using. Then you will need to indicate if you need any type of equipment or resources from the church. That can include tables, chairs, speakers, podiums, microphones, easels, a laptop, or any other type of equipment. If you do not need the equipment, you would select no. If you do need the equipment, you would select the other option and indicate how many of those items you will need. So, for instance, if you need a portable projector and you only need one, you would just put one in the other box. Next, you'll need to indicate if you need any type of assistance from the AV team. If you select yes, you will be prompted to indicate what type of AV assistance you need. That can be anything from the CG operator, so video projection during an event, a sound operator, video recording or live streaming, a Zoom or virtual room setup or support, or just general technical assistance with Wi Fi. The next space, which is a ministry collaboration, or which ministries at the church are you collaborating with to execute this event. And then finally, you will need to submit an event budget for this activity as well. In the event budget, you will need to indicate any type of administrative expenses, AV or decoration expenses, entertainment expenses, food or catering expenses, marketing expenses, training, travel, or venue costs, or other items that are going to be in fees that may be incurred. You'll then be prompted to enter the total cost of the entire event and then indicate if there are any type of sponsors, donations, grants, or registration fees that will be collected to help offset the cost of the event. Once the event budget is submitted, you can now submit your form. You will have to do a CAPTCHA just to indicate that you are human, so you'll see some type of pop-up box like this. Then you'll receive a thank you notice just for submitting that form, and it'll be some additional next steps of what will happen after your form is submitted. And if you have any questions, please email the administrative assistant to the pastor, Miss Rosa White at rwhite@GethsemaneUMC.org. Once your form is submitted, you'll receive 2 emails from Gethsemane United Methodist Church. The first will be a Gethsemane UMC ministry request confirmation. When you open this email, it'll open up the ministry event and program request form. That way you can see a copy of everything that was submitted as part of your request form. So it'll send you a copy of that form. Additionally, using this email, you can track the progress of your ministry event request. If you select track requests, you'll see on the next screen a list of all the different recipients who have to approve or comment on the request form prior to being submitted and your event request being officially approved. You can also send reminders to individuals. So if you look at this and there's been no action taken, you can select the individual's name and then send them a reminder just to indicate that they need to follow up on some action. If you head back to that initial email, you can also edit your response or edit the form after it's been submitted. So you just select the edit request button and it'll pop up some additional information for you to navigate through the form again and make any changes. Once you make a change to your form, it will resubmit automatically after you hit the submit button, and it'll resend to everyone in the approval process. So that is how you use Gethsemane's new ministry event and request form. If you have any questions, please contact the trustees at trustees@GethsemaneUMC.org.